how have you seen John Scheyer improve as a coach since getting the head job? Why don't you go first here, Kevin?
This is a really good question, right? Because there had been, I'm not going to say a lot, but I think a fair amount of criticism around John Scheyer the course of his first 3 seasons. And I think we've seen him get better, especially orchestrating an offense each season he's gone forward. And that's been big for him because if you remember his first 2 seasons, it was a Duke team that really struggled to score the basketball. And that was obviously not the case this year. And I think that had to do with a lot of the talent that they had that could score the basketball. But I think that's the biggest area where you've really seen him get better as a head coach. And not to say that there aren't areas where he can continue to improve, but this is a Duke team that for the most part, I would say 95% of the time they are prepared to play. They don't look overwhelmed in a setting. They don't typically lose their composure in a game, and that's all a reflection of the head coach. And I to add to that, I think you saw that a couple of times, if I'm not mistaken, his first season when they got taken to the woodshed by Miami. They got taken to the woodshed by NC State. And those were games where they just didn't show up and they weren't prepared to play, and it showed on the court. And you haven't seen that as much the last 2 seasons. So I think he's getting much better developing his offense and relaying to his team what he wants them to do. But so far, so good, everything for John Scheyer. And obviously, I didn't mention in those successes him consistently bringing top-tier talent over the course of his first 3 seasons.